What is up, guys? Now I wanted to react to this video because it seemed very interesting. The title is, I didn't tell my wedding guests I'm only serving vegan food. Now, I think it's this guy reacting to a Reddit post, but I've seen it on Instagram, right? And I've seen people giving different opinions. Some people agree with the bride, some people agree with the guest. So I just want to react to this video and give my opinions throughout the video. And I also want to know your guys' opinions on this because there's a very split opinion on this. I've seen different opinions. Some people agree or disagree. But guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. For more reaction videos, come out to the channel. Thanks for watching.
Let's get it.
The title is, am I the asshole for serving only vegan food at my wedding without telling anyone, then getting upset when my family ordered 20 pizzas during the reception?
Oh, wait, I'm against this person.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So the prosecution is very excited going into this court case.
Could be misguided. Could be misguided.
See how that turns out for him.
Sean got beef with vegans or what?
Who do I not have beef with?
That's a better question, actually. So I, 28 female, just had my wedding last weekend. My husband, 30 male, and I have been vegan for 3 years, and we decided to have an all-vegan reception dinner. We spent months working with an amazing chef to create a gourmet 5-course meal that just happened to be vegan. Think mushroom Wellington, truffle risotto, roasted vegetable tarts, etc. We spent nearly $15,000 on food alone.
My God. Okay,
Holy
sorry.
crap.
Jesus Christ, you're rich.
That's
Okay, so now we've got the price, 15,000. So remember that, guys, 15,000. That is insane, first of all. Wow.
crazy. We deliberately didn't mention the food was vegan on the invitations because we wanted people to enjoy it without prejudice. I'd ask the prosecution not to use an evil laugh during my reading.
Apologies to the court.
Every dish was designed to be delicious and satisfying regardless of dietary preferences. The ceremony was beautiful, but during the reception, I noticed my brother Tom, 32 male, wasn't at his table. 20 minutes later, I watched in horror as he and my cousins walked in carrying 20 large pizzas. They started distributing them to the guests, announcing, "Real food for anyone who wants it." I was mortified.
Laugh now, bitch. Laugh now, bitch. Go on. Go on there, prosecution. Talk your shit.
I would also like the defense to not goad the prosecution.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want, bailiff.
Bailiff, get this court in order.
Hey, you shut your mouth, all right? You were doing it first.
Bailiff, I didn't say any words. I just laughed.
That's true.
The laugh was louder than my words, all right?
I don't know.
I was mortified. The caterers looked so embarrassed, and several guests hadn't even tried our carefully planned menu yet. When I confronted Tom, he said my aunt texted him that, quote, all the food is just vegetables, and they couldn't let people go hungry at a wedding. The pizza completely upstaged our expensive gourmet meal. People were taking photos and treating it like a joke. My mother-in-law posted on Facebook about how her son's wedding was saved by pizza because the bride tried to force everyone to eat rabbit food. I ended up crying in the bathroom, and my husband asked Tom and the cousins to leave. This caused a scene, and now half my family is calling us stuck up and saying we have ruined our own wedding by pushing our beliefs on everyone. They are saying we should have warned people about the vegan menu. So am I the asshole for not announcing the menu was vegan and getting upset about the pizza? Prosecution, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Look. OP, well-intentioned. Just wanted to share what they love. Vegan food with their loved ones on their special day. Which I think is, which is great. And, you would hope that your friends and loved ones would be excited to share what you love on your big day. But
True.
Where you fall short is you tried to trick motherfuckers into eating some food. I feel like in any other story, we would be vehemently against you because, we very much don't like tricking people into eating food. We don't like when people put things in food, aka slugs. These could have been slugs for all they know. They had no idea what the menu was. So truly, I don't know. I think, you had the best of intentions. Do I love the way your family acted? No, of course not. That's terrible. That's awful. I'm not defending them. I'm just going against you. What they did is fucked up. First off, they should have reached out to you and been like, wait, so everything is vegan? And then you could be like, yeah. And then they could be like, all right, well, you know, would you mind if we forego your $15,000? Also, correct.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is it's like when they got there, they found out it was vegan food, because obviously the aunt was already there to then text the cousin to go pick up some pizza. Now, my opinion on this straight off the bat, I'm gonna let you guys know, I do agree with the family in terms of, because weddings are long. Now, I don't know how long the average wedding is, but I know it's at least what, 4, 5, maybe 6 hours, right? Sometimes it's the whole day, and obviously I don't think you eat at least until everyone's done, you know, the wedding stuff, and then you've been to the church. I think so. You don't really eat till like towards the end, right? If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, or at least towards the end. So people are going to be hungry for them to just spring this menu on of all vegan. Right, and you paid this much money and not told anyone. I'm sorry, right? And I've seen some comments, people being like, oh, it's just one day. But you gotta remember, bro, if people haven't eaten all day and then you just spring it on them, some people are gonna be annoyed. They're gonna be a bit tired, they're gonna be hungry, and they're gonna want to eat. So I don't think there's nothing wrong. Now, I don't think you should make fun of them and be like, oh, the real food's here and stuff like that. I don't know if you should have made a whole joke about it online, like the Redditor said her family did. But, you know, I'm sorry, if I was there, I'd probably go get some pizza as well. I'm sorry, because you didn't tell me. Or another thing you could have done is be more accommodating to your guests and made maybe half of it vegan, or a little bit of it vegan for yourself, and then the rest for everyone else. Because it seems like the way you said she was distributing the pizzas out to everyone, right? It seems like mostly everyone didn't really want the vegan food, because if they did, they would have just eaten it, right? And you could argue, well, they didn't try it because the pizza came, right? But you should have just had a little section for vegan food and then other food as well. So I don't know. I think you should have just mixed it up. But let's continue the video. I'll give more opinions as the video continues.
Crazy gamble to spend $15,000 on a trick dinner. It's just such a. Of course, it's probably delicious. All of that sounded very good to me. A mushroom Wellington, whatever risotto, I'm into it. I'll eat it. But, you know, you're taking a huge risk. You got to know your demographic. Like Josh. Josh does not drink alcohol. At his wedding, open bar, because he understands the demographic.
I fought so hard against it.
Wow, really, Bailiff? I think you should shut the fuck up.
Go on, Bailiff. Keep going.
But truly, as much as I want to be on your side, OP, the fatal flaw in this design is that you gave no notification of the all vegan menu. Yes, you want people to enjoy it, but they have to enjoy it on their terms. They're not going to enjoy it if they feel like they've been duped. And I feel like that was your intention, to dupe. In fact, read it back, Bailiff. I think they said, I don't want to give notice because I want everybody to enjoy without knowing. AKA trickery, AKA deceit.
Well, she said enjoy without prejudice, which I don't know what to say about that, but yeah. It's just a weird word to use when it comes to food. I'm sorry, does anyone else find that funny? It's just a weird word to use with food. I don't know.
AKA, that's what you want to defend, defendant? I don't know. That's just me.
I mean, he legally has to, so.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm just trying to, paint a picture for the jury. You know what I mean?
Am I up?
I just wanted to clarify the prosecution's.
Oh, yeah. The evidence.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. We wanted people to enjoy it without prejudice, so we left it off the menu. Okay. So there you are. There's your piece of evidence. Defense, you have the floor.
I do have the floor, ladies and gentlemen, people of the court. I want to use one of the prosecution's case here. Trickery. Are you trying to say, prosecution, that being a vegan is eating trick food? Because that is very questionable at best. All right? And you said it yourself, prosecution, that this day is a celebration of love. It's a celebration of the two couple sharing a very special day with the people they love. But the question is, do those people love them back? The answer to that is negative. They could have gone 2-3 hours without having to eat pizza or any meat product, just to make the day go by and celebrate the lovely couple. Or they could have also gone and ate beforehand or leave early to go eat afterwards. At the end of the day, the couple still served food. And I will say, most likely than not, when they sent invitations out, there might be some indication that, did they say there was a menu? Might have left it a little bit, but food is food. Okay, none of those people have allergies from presumably. And the fact that they reacted that way, distributed pizza and say real food is here, that is fucked up. And it kind of it ruined every single thing that the couple put together. These families are assholes. They did not deserve to see your celebration. They did not deserve to be in that celebration. And for that reason, OP, you're not the asshole. You provided, you gave them accommodation, you gave them, like food. It just happens the people that you invited and the family in your lives are a bunch of assholes and pretentious pricks. So for that reason, you are not the asshole, OP.
All right.
Counterpoint.
Oh, okay.
Counterpoint. Here we go. They could not go and get food before because they didn't know until the moment that it was all vegan. Could they have left early and gotten food? Yes, but then the wedding is ruined because no one's dancing because everyone left to get real food. Could they have waited 3 hours? Yes, but then also, how could they dance? They're so hungry and parched. Also, 3, I agree. Families are assholes, but that does not mean that OP is also not the asshole.
And are you telling me that these fuckers have like such little freaking imagination or enough creativity in their brains that they cannot fathom that there are some things that you can eat vegetables?
Oh, I agree with you. They're idiots. They're dumb. They're also assholes, but I'm not defending them.
I do like how you're both prosecuting the guest right now.
Yeah. I agree. But that doesn't mean OP is innocent. They caused the damage to themselves. So I think this is a everybody is the asshole case.
Yeah, like, look, don't get me wrong, guys. She's vegan, so maybe you should have anticipated that most of the food was going to be vegan. But again, if I was going there, right, and I know I knew the person who was getting married, right, the bride or the groom, if I knew they were vegan, I would assume they would have a vegan section for themselves and then another section for other people. And the other section doesn't have to be pizza, chicken, I don't know, everything. Just another section for people who, I don't know, maybe if you're not vegan, maybe I can consider you as well. So I don't know, if it's your wedding day, I feel like you have to be considerate of these factors, right? I know it's your wedding day, and that's fine, and you're allowed to have vegan food there, obviously. But I feel like, at least if it was me and I was vegan, I would have another section for because I just know there's most likely going to be people there who aren't vegan, because most of the time if you go somewhere, majority of people who are there aren't going to be vegan, right? And you going, oh, well, they could experience some new stuff. Sure, bro, but when you've been in a trip, I know funerals and weddings aren't the same thing, but just to compare something just compare the two in terms of the service and stuff like that, because I've never been to a wedding, right? And obviously you're gonna be a bit more hungry because maybe you've been crying and stuff like that, right? Sure. I know those are factors, right? But if I've been doing something all day, not eating all day, don't get me wrong, I don't have to eat loads of stuff in there. I'm not saying like I'd be dieting straight away, but if it's been a while since I've eaten, right, we've done all the wedding stuff, right, and we get there, we're about to sit down to eat after everyone's tired, everyone's done a little dance before, or after, I don't know if it's before or after people eat. I just want some nice food just to eat. That's it. So, like I said, you could have just had a mixed wedding. That's my opinion. Now, do I think your family took it too far, being like, oh, the real food is here? I guess, yeah, right. They were mocking it. You didn't really have to mock it. I understand that. But I still think you should have considered that there weren't going to be people like that were vegans. Do you know? I don't know.
These are true
also,
feelings?
I do want to say, I do not think vegan. At the very beginning, I said I'd eat all that food. So I don't think it's trick food, vegans. I don't have beef with you. I would love to have beef with you, maybe impossible beef. But yeah, I don't think it's trick food. What I think is the trick is not giving the menu. You're trying to, oh yeah, have this beef Wellington. Ha! It's mushroom. John, I think you'd be very upset if you cut it to what you thought was beef Wellington, and then out came a mushroom with
I
pastry
do
on
love
top.
vegan food though,
You don't love mushrooms. I know that about you, John.
except in Kasama. All right, I ate the fuck out of that adobo mushroom.
Yes, but you're not going to eat a mushroom Wellington at a wedding.
Hey, if it's free, I might do it.
This is lies, deceit.
All right. So I think we've kind of leaked into our real thoughts. Or
That was
Sean
pretty much
did
my
a little
real
bit
thoughts.
there.
I think everyone's the asshole here.
But let us know down in the comments, jury/commenters, what you guys think. I personally, I'm on the mind of everyone sucks. Wild of what the guests did for
Insanity.
a few hours. You couldn't just like eat what you wanted, like what tasted good, like try it at all at least. But yeah, it is wild not to be like, hey, this is what we're having at our wedding.
Yeah, they have no idea if anybody does or doesn't have dietary issues because they didn't ask. It sounds like they just put together a menu.
I would imagine they'd asked beforehand to create that menu, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
They don't add that in, so I can't say for certain.
To me, it sucks. It's hard for me to say like everyone sucks in this scenario because if it's like family or at least someone I think they're close with, the fact that they've been vegan for like several years already, they should have known that hey, most likely this is gonna be a vegan event.
Right, but not even like it is on you as the host to be like, hey, this is what we're having, so that the idiots that refuse to have it, even though it's just fucking vegetables, can be like, all right, I'll eat beforehand, or I'll bring like a granola bar or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Or have a kids meal option.
or yeah, kids meal option. True, nuggets. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Which I would love.
I would have been more like sympathetic. I would have been more on your case had the family not acted that way. To be honest.
No,
I'm with you.
They're more the asshole.
We're just asking
for
who's
sure.
the asshole,
Yeah.
or we're just asking if OP is the asshole, not who is the singular asshole. I think everyone sucks. I think everyone's terrible here.
I think the guests are the worst because
The guests are worse for sure.
like sit the fuck down and behave for 4 hours.
To
It's
make
not
an
gonna kill you.
announcement and say, "Here's the real food,"
Yeah.
That
and
shit's
then
evil.
to make Facebook posts being like, "Oh my god, the wedding was
Yeah.
saved due to pizza." If you don't shut your bitch ass up, I spent $15,000. You need to fucking I'm with you.
Yeah, it's like they're the devil and she is just
The
like
asshole.
inconsiderate for not adding it to the invites. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the difference. It's like these people are terrible, and to avoid it all, she should have just said put it on the menu. That's it. That's
And she
all
probably
I'm
would have
asking.
saved herself thousands of dollars, or just
She
could
just
have
eloped.
uninvite all of the. That
Fuck
could have been
yeah.
a good way to uninvite all the people that don't want to
Yeah,
share.
just have a
what you
checkbox.
love.
Are you okay with vegan food? Check yes for yes, and then if anyone that checks no, just, all right. you're not
Invitation rescinded. Actually,
that might make you an asshole as well, but it's funnier that way.
it is funnier that way, and money saved.
True.
Yeah, that 15,000 could have been a honeymoon somewhere, man. God, that shit.
Yeah.
I would love 15,000. I still haven't been on my goddamn honeymoon.
You're going soon though.
Soon.
Yeah, soon, sometime next year. Also, I'm just throwing it out there, John, Josh, I may be going to Japan for New Year's
You told us.
2020.
All right, look, guys, I'm gonna give my closing thoughts here. Look, like I said, yeah, look, the guests doing all that stuff, saying, "Oh, the real food is here." You didn't need to do all that. Like, it's still their wedding day, right? You didn't have to post about online as well. Is insane. People posting everything that happens to them online is insane. You don't need to do all that, right? You don't need to post everything that happens to you online. Right, you just don't need to do all that. But at the same time, I understand what the guests did because you should have just let them know. Or middle ground here, just have a mixed wedding. Just have mixed food there. That's literally what my family would do. They just have mixed food. If someone's vegan, like actually, yeah, I have an auntie who's vegan. They just add vegan food in there. You just mix it in, just like have a section for vegan food, have one for not that. But that's my opinion anyway. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below because I think it's a very funny story for one and a very interesting story. So I want to know everyone's thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. And for more reaction videos, come back to the channel. Peace.